What is going on, guys? Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Video Guesser video. Today, we are back on the 50 country streak goal, and we're just going to see how many we can get in a row. So I say, join me, and let's go. Last time we got about 30 something, and we're looking to vastly improve on that this time. This one appears to be in Queensland somewhere in Australia. Also, by the way, if you say Queensland, it's Queensland. I know a lot of places say Lund for different things, but yeah, the Australian way to say it is Queensland. And yeah, just looking at these big hills, we should be somewhere fairly far north, in my opinion. But I can't see anything for a town name or anything like that, so let's just guess near Cairns here. Townsville's also possible, but I prefer near Cairns, I think. And okay, it's a fair way down, but you know, still right state and all that. Next one, we have really wide holy poles here. Definitely thinking Romania off the bat. Yeah, it has to be unless it was like a strange Poland. I'm pretty sure this is just Romania. So somewhere up here, perhaps near Cluj-Napoca. And yes, we are near Cluj-Napoca indeed. So a good round. This one is Tunisia, Sahara Desert vibes. So pretty easy. Just wanted to get that one done with because we had the follow car. This one's another Aussie one. If I had to say which state it is, probably going to be New South Wales. Also, this sign looks like a New South Wales sign, kind of doesn't have the white border. So thinking of somewhere around here, not really sure. Let's see. Yeah, we are super close. Obviously, been practicing my Australia recently, so no surprise that my guesses are decent. Here we have what looks to be a Filipino round. Nice little good boy sitting on the road here. All white road lines. This car should be a Filipino car, I believe. Yeah, we can see like some like Spanish-looking last names, which is very common over there. Not to mention the fact that this guy's driving right-hand side of the road. So all adds up to a pretty simple round for Philippines, in my opinion. And yes, we are pretty close. So 21.6k, good score, especially considering we had two tougher Australian rounds. Let's see what we got next time. And this one looks to be the kind of the Vietnamese car with the motorbike, or motorbike would be more accurate to say than car, but you can easily see that this is Vietnamese anyway. Super typical Vietnamese last name, or whatever it is. So let's just go in Hanoi. Always a pretty safe bet. It's actually Ho Chi Minh City, but we're not going for points. We're going for score here. Here we have the silver car in Russia, which is curious. I'm just trying to think. I know that you can get it out in Chelyabinsk, so I think we'll just go there. But regardless, I'm pretty sure this won't be Ukraine. I mean, I guess it could be. Let's actually take a look at some language quickly. Yeah, don't see any like lone I's that would be indicative of Ukrainian, so I think we'll just go for it. Yeah, I don't see any, so let's just go for that. And okay, this was way up in Nyagan, which is not a city I've heard of, but we are in the right area, so that's fine. All yellow number plates here, curious. Probably going to be somewhere in the Netherlands, so I think we can just slam it in there. Kind of reminds me of Amsterdam area, perhaps, but no, it's actually a further way out. Shoutouts to the Dutch viewers. This one, just a pretty easy Austria, I'd say. Looks a little bit too wealthy to be Slovenia and whatnot, so yeah, let's just go in Austria, somewhere in the south, perhaps. Another nice guess, right on the border with Italy there, but the bollards were the deciding factor. Next one, black car, long white number plates, another Russia. This one's interesting. Kind of reminds me of like kind of along this river somewhere, so let's go near Samara. Okay, actually a fair way further north, but we get 10, so we are a fifth of the way there, and if we keep playing like this, we will get it on this third attempt. So Hohenburgstrasse. Ooh, the Y is interesting. You wouldn't normally see that in Germany. I feel like, but this still could be Germany. Yeah, I guess it is. It all seems to be German rather than anything else, and the fact that we have a white number plate rather than a yellow one gives me confidence that this is not just some weird Dutch word. So yeah, I guess it is just Germany. Not really what I would have expected, but let's go for it. Hanover, and it was actually in Dortmund. Okay, next one, we have a Guatemala car, I believe. Actually, no, this is going to be Lao, because we got a yellow number plate, so interesting. And actually, turning around, we can easily see that this is Asian architecture as well. So, yeah, fairly self-explanatory Lao here. Let's just guess in this city here, shall we? And actually, no, it's up here. So I always forget about this coverage out in the mountains, but actually you can see the mountains in the background, so I should really should have had it. This one's Nigeria, wide blur, lots of African people, and the police car to follow. Also a little bit hilly this time, so we thought about the hills last time, I feel like in one of these videos. Around here, around Akura can work for hills, and okay, Enugu as well. This one, if I had to go NMPZ, I think I'll be going somewhere in Latin America just because of these houses up here, but this house is like very ambiguous looking, so let's take a look around. White car, yeah, should be Bolivia, just like a really rich neighborhood in Bolivia, I guess. Certainly never seen a Bolivian around like this, but it is pretty cool. I suppose like Bolivia, you do associate it with being pretty poor, but this is like a really rich neighborhood. So I wonder what this graffiti here says. Private property is not, I don't know what inventa means, but that's my, I don't speak a word of Spanish, but that's my guess about what it says, so, I don't know. Yes, obviously I'll have plenty of Spanish speakers who can tell me what it means, but I'm going to say we're somewhere around La Paz. Now the problem is, could this be Peru? Yes, but I think La Paz makes most sense here, so let's go for it, and we're 8Ks away, so beautiful. Move to 14. Next one is a fairly easy Malaysia, and Malaysia has double center lines, whereas Indonesia does not, so it makes pretty easy. I think this one's actually going to be on the peninsula, in my opinion, but we'll see. Yes, it is, and a nice guess as well. So 22.5, another really good game. Obviously, quite a few easy rounds, and I think if I had have tried on Lao there, we could have had almost 24k, but or 23k or whatever. But yeah, next one, Canada versus US. We got a wooden pole, so immediately making me think of Canada. The fact that it says mile, though, obviously they use Ks in Canada, but okay, this little bollard is making me a little bit concerned as well. So we've got to think about this now. This could easily be the US. The bollards are interesting. I don't really know if you'd see that too often in Canada, to be honest. I think we might have to go the US side here, which is painful to do. Yeah, I think these look more like Washington State or something, so I don't really know what the deal is, and obviously there's much more of this type of coverage over in Canada, so I would feel more comfortable going there. But I think I have to go for Washington here. Let's see. And yeah, it was actually Oregon, so there we go. The US bollards pull us over the edge, even though I'm not particularly confident with that kind of thing. This one should be Nigeria again, I believe. Actually, it almost looks like we're driving left-hand side of the road here. But yeah, okay. Actually, let's think about this for a second. Could this not be a follow car, and could this just be a Malaysia? These kind of look more like Malaysian poles than Nigerian ones to me. These cars all seem to be like driving left. Can we see a driver here? It looks like he's on the left-hand side of the car, but can't really tell. Okay, I think with all these palms, I actually pretty much have to go for Malaysia here, do I? I guess so. I think we're driving left, so let's go for it. It shouldn't be Nigeria. Yeah. So there we go. That was actually kind of a hair-raising round. I don't know why it took me so long to get it, but yeah. This one, we got a bit of Hebrew and Arabic, so probably somewhere in Israel or West Bank. But for the purposes of country streaks, they count as one thing. So let's go around Haifa. I kind of like that. Yeah, it's around Haifa. Obviously, gets a little bit more green to the north there, so nice. We got wide yellow lines here. Front plates we do have. So, where in the United States would this be if it is... Yeah, it's another United States bollard, so it makes it pretty easy. I'm actually go Oregon again. Kind of reminds me most of Oregon than anything, I would say. Oregon or Washington. And yeah, it's actually, well, it is in Oregon, so we even get the state correct. That's fantastic. Next one. It's kind of rounded poles here. That's not particularly easy. Got to put my thinking cap on for this one, guys. We got a short antenna, kind of almost like the bluish white car. It's hilly. I don't see a blue strip there, but it's kind of too far away to tell. As for these houses, what do they look like? So I don't think Italy. I think the road quality would be a bit poor for Italy. White sign over there is definitely interesting. Do we have rifts? We do not. Montenegro was always going to be a bit of a stretch anyway, because Montenegro is so mountainous. So I think Croatia has to be the biggest option here. Slovakia is possible. Not really my first thought with this one. Kind of feels more Mediterranean, more Adriatic. Slovenia is also possible, but again, it would have to be a fairly flat Slovenia round despite having quite a few hills. So that's why I kind of like this area a little bit better around Zagreb, I think. Am I missing anything here? I'm sure there's something I'm missing. These little hooks, I'm not really sure if that's really that good of a clue. This white sign is definitely interesting. So yeah, let me think. If I was wrong, it's Croatia. It couldn't be Serbia because of the antenna. Slovenia is possible. Slovakia is possible. I don't think Czechia. So I think Croatia's pretty safe here. And wow, okay, Bulgaria. Okay, that is surprising to me, and we're going to end this one off at 19 streak. So a tough round for sure. What can we really say about that? I mean, this round, looking back on it, I don't know if I would have gotten it. Obviously, you do associate the winter coverage with Bulgaria, and yeah, just did not even cross my mind that it could be there. So a tough round. Probably many of you guys knew it. I think Bulgaria was the one that really screwed us up in episode 1 as well. Maybe even episode 2. So, no, I think it was episode 1 that, like, we lost both on Bulgaria, or at least I guessed Bulgaria when it wasn't it, and I lost one that was Bulgaria. I remember with the dashes on the outside of the line. Okay, I just realized that that would be a pretty short video if I ended it there, so let's go in for one more attempt. I'll try and keep it quick this time. I won't deliberate for too long because I do have to go out in 15 minutes, but yeah, let's just get this one going. This one is a nice easy Malaysia with the little sticker on the pole, and again, we have another one on this coast here, so another good score. This one, Chilean pole perhaps? Yep, with the white car, Chile makes the most sense here, and it should be fairly far south, I feel. If it is so flat, maybe on this island here, or around Puerto Montt would make most sense, perhaps. And even a little bit further south there, so not the best guess, but still fine. This one's fairly self-explanatory, Brazil, so we don't really have to consider that one too much either. This one, okay, before I look around, we have the white car, so is that a Colombian cross, is what I've thought of off the bat. And we have a white car on the white plate on the truck, which would make sense for Colombia. And we can't see a plate there, so I think I do like Colombia best here, surprisingly. Obviously, in Colombia, the cars and everything use yellow plates, but white is often for trucks and taxis. So yes, I think I will go Colombia here just because of the Colombian cross-looking thing on that sign, and it ends up being good. Next one, dashes and French bollards here. Makes it a pretty easy send for France. I don't think you really ever see these in Switzerland or anything like that. And as I said, it's very close to Switzerland, but it's not quite. So 2100 or 21,000 for the first seed there. Thai bollards. Should be Thai bollards. Definitely looks more Thai than it does Indonesian to me. So let's just go there. And yeah, it's actually all the way up in the center of Thailand, or the north of Thailand. This one, USA. We have the white center lines, but the very center of the highway is US. And I like Texas for this one. I like Texas, so let's see if I'm right. Way further north in South Dakota. Two pretty incorrect guesses in a row. This one, however, is Russia, and I should be close here. It kind of looks like the Kazakh border. Well, it is, but it's not close. This one is a Nigeria car with the yellow and black bars, and it should be around Abuja. I think that car often travels around Abuja, or not, you know. I keep on being confident and then having myself humbled, but regardless, this one is a nice easy Turkey with the snow poles like this, and we're just going to send it in. Looks pretty dry, and it was pretty dry out in the desert part of Turkey, so we moved to 10 pretty quickly here with a fairly unimpressive score, but that is how it goes sometimes, right? Here we go, Polish bollard. Wait, is it? I'm actually not sure. Let's see if we can see another one here. Yep, they're Polish bollards. Good. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a Czech one. This one, dirt road. Let's actually get some language here. This actually looks to be a... Well, we don't trust trucks too much, but it almost looks French or something. This house is yellow. Got a long antenna. I'm actually not sure with this one. I'm legitimately unsure. Fairly flat. Romania would make sense, but we don't see any holy poles. Blue sign here. Czechia, also a good possibility here. The yellow house is certainly curious. Like, I often, as I said in the bingo video, I often associate that with Serbia, but yeah, I guess Romania makes most sense, like somewhere around here, like right on the border or something like that, I think. Hungary? Could be Hungary. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I just prefer Romania. I think I do just prefer Romania, so I guess we'll find out here on 11. And, oh man, this was Italy, okay. Oh, so that actually kind of makes sense for the Romance language. I still think it was a French truck, but... Ooh, wow, so exact right latitude and all that. Okay, so not exactly a good effort there. Right, okay, so I can see that being Italy at the end of the day. Unfortunately, just a kind of a terrible round because we're just on the dirt road away from everything else. With a Beatty language as well. Actually, now that I look at it, that might actually be Italian. But yes, I think we'll do one more here, and I'll set it to 20 seconds per round just because I do have to go soon. But I always like to play some more GeoGuessr, so let's do that. This one, New Zealand? Wait, where's the sun? So the sun is to the south, so it should be northern hemisphere here, in which case Ireland makes the most sense with this amount of green. And those houses look Irish too, so let's find out. And it is good. This one is just Kyrgyzstan. Extra depressing looking scenery when it's like the middle of autumn or whatever. This one is a nice easy Japan. And wow, actually super far south. This one... San Marino? No. It's got crappy Gen 2, so I was thinking San Marino, but... Singapore? Okay, that's the only thing I can think of here, unless it's like unless it is like Hong Kong or something. But yeah, I guess we'll just leave it in Singapore and see, shall we? Oh man, it is Macau. Okay, with the black number plates, of course. So okay, 3 ends with 3 there. That's okay. Definitely a difficult round. Okay, this one should just be Eswatini. Got that kind of like, got that vibe about it. I don't know. You learn the Eswatini vibe after a while. It used to really give me a lot of troubles. This one is, do we have rifts? Yes, we do. So thinking Montenegro. Let's take a look at this sign over here. Ooh, interesting speed sign. I still think Montenegro, but this could easily be Albania. I don't know. I think I have to stick with Montenegro here. And it is Albania. Great. Lose those 50-50s every time, then. Okay. Next one. Denmark? Yellow rear plate here, so maybe Netherlands more likely. This architecture looked more Danish to me. Can we see another house? Oh, okay, we see two yellow plates, so should just pretty much confirmed be Netherlands here, so that's good. Next one, this is red houses with a Swedish sign, makes it nice and easy, and a pretty close guess as well. Sri Lanka, we're gonna power through these because I have to go to work. So this one is Japan. So we're on 4. Left drive. Ooh, okay, so bilingual signs here. I think it's actually... Oof. Man, do we actually have hills like this? I think I have to go Malaysia here. Surely it's not Singapore. Oh my gosh, again! Wow, okay, the bilingual signs. To me, the names easily could have been Malaysian, but I guess I just didn't look that hard. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there. Like, clearly the 20-second stuff is not really working for me too well, but I'll come back here. Guys, don't worry, it will be 50 very soon. This is episode 3. I'm going to try and do it within, like, at least within 7 episodes. I'll have it done. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in a video soon. Catch it. And also vlog tomorrow, all things being equal. Bye-bye.